Hi, welcome and merry meet. Now I'm going to have a 22 forecast for Taurus. So let's see, Taurus, what's in store for you for 2022? Let's just have something to drink. So let's see. Wow, it seems like many of you have felt in 2022 or maybe 2021, that the strength had left you in some way. That there has been some dark powers at play in 2021. Maybe that had made you feel quite poor, that you maybe people have there has been reveals of secrets that you is quite surprised over. It might have to do with money also. Overall, that dark powers at hand has been trying to go against you, especially I feel like many of you have been struggle when it comes to emotions, and the feeling of poor might not be that you feel poor and left outside because of money. It can be emotional also, you know. Maybe someone has cut you out of your life, or maybe you had to cut someone out of yours because they were stealing too much energy and stealing your strength. Maybe someone has been talking behind your back in some way, and that there has been a lot of gossip and a lot of secrets that has shown itself. Overall, I feel like 2022 wasn't so stable as you hoped it to be. The 2021 was a year that you felt that the strength had left you in some way. And that you had to make some decisions that maybe you even had to go somewhere to get some advice or something like that. A counselor, a teacher. Maybe some of you have chosen to start a course. But I feel like many of you is thinking about marriage in 2022. That many of you are thinking about becoming more religious, or your belief is getting stronger. Maybe you are the one teaching others, or others seeking advice by you. But overall, I feel like there is some growing, money is growing more in 2022 than last year. I feel like many of you are ready to make a commitment. Maybe some of you are having trouble when it comes to partners. Maybe many of you are not capable of enjoying this success that you are having. That you feel like many of them are not I feel like there will be some disappointment, maybe when it comes to business, or maybe someone is letting you down. Maybe there are so many balls in the air, you know, that you have trouble juggling everything. Or it can also be that many of you are very strict in some way. You need to eat at the same time. You need to have this stability in your life. And it seems like there is some uncertainty that makes you this very important to you. Maybe you are a teacher in some way, or maybe even a student. Maybe you or someone close to you is very, as I said, attracted to orthodox religions, and that you might need the strength and this knowing that this belief can give you, you know. And when it comes to your personality, and it seems like you are someone, as I said, that is letting a great deal of weight on the materialistic things, on the outside appearance, you know, such as I said, as a clean home, stable routines, and and that you don't like disturbance in your daily routine in some way. And that maybe many of you might be very in 2022 occupied by what other people think of you, and that you have this need to remain in status quo, you know, to stay at peace with your neighbors, or always having money in the bank or on your account, or disliking extravagant actions, you know. And as I said, it can also stand for weddings. Maybe some of you are getting married, or someone close to you are getting married that is important to you in 2022. Maybe some of you in 2022 will meet a person that is a very great teacher, you know, maybe even a priest, someone that is guiding you, or someone that is very religious, you know. This kind of person is coming into your life to open some doors, or a mental door for you, and to show you what's on the other side. And no matter what you've been taught, you get structure, language, astrology, music, theologically, or even, yeah, music is the word that's also coming to me. And that you, if you are in the music business, and that you're working with, maybe you a singer or a guitarist or drums, that is often lying to the sign of Taurus, or someone in your work, or some teacher, as I said, will come into your life and open some doors when it comes to business. And maybe this, you are not able to, maybe this, as I said, might also be a person that is opening doors for you into the other side when it comes to religion also, and is teaching you some and coming with some great advice, and as I said, oh, will open a door for you, whether that's business or religion or spiritually. But it seems like you are not able to enjoy the success in some way. It seems like it might feel empty or meaningless when it arrives, this success or this person or this, yeah, and there might be quite a lot of opportunities for you in 2022, Taurus, though not all of them are realistic, you know, so that you, there might be, if you have something to do with internet or are on a public domain, be careful, because there is someone watching you. And I feel like many of you will have this hope or this, there might be a water sign that might be quite important to you in 2022. And you know, that might also be that you feel like maybe if you are the teacher, maybe you are feeling like you are trapped in some way, you know, that there are some gossiping, especially when it comes to emotions. There is something that is maybe some of you are quite overworked in 2022, and that you need to take some rest. If not, you might even get sick, you know, because it seems like many of you might have this rest forced upon you if you are not taking it freely, because it seems like there are so many balls in the air that you need to settle down a little bit, you know, try to enjoy yourself by meditation or yoga, or overall it seems like there is this spiritual person that will be quite important to you, and that you need to, and I feel like many of you have a great deal of people that is looking at you in some way. I feel like many of you might be in the role of the teacher, actually, not just the student here, and that you feel that there's something about it that tells me, though you have a great deal of work and not meeting a lot of people or talking with a lot of people, there is this loneliness that is I feel quite deep about you, Taurus, that though you have all this, you can't enjoy it like you should. You're not appreciating it as you should. Maybe it has come too easy, or maybe you just is out of touch with yourself, and that, as I said, there will be and this success will be because of that you actually you are good at what you are doing, you know, but maybe you are working so much that it the price is coming when it comes to your relationship or your loved one, because it seems like many of you will have some kind of unhappiness when it comes to partnership. Maybe you should be careful about who you trust when it comes to your business, you know. And you know that there will be something that will come to life in some way. Maybe your relationship will come to life again, you know. Maybe there will be some new insight when it comes to a problem. And overall, in 2022, it seems like you will have this, be full of energy, and physical and mental wounds will heal, and your vitality will come back, and your horizon will expand, you know. Maybe you even have this gift of healing others, inspiring others, inspiring them to, or get them to feel better about themselves in some way. If you are the one that needs these things, it seems like the help will come in 2022, and maybe even from an unexpected place, or for someone that you didn't think will be the one that is going to help you. Maybe some of you move to the countryside, or there is this need of getting more in touch with nature. Maybe you live or in a city, you know, and when you do that, it's easy to lose your connection with the nature and plants and you know, and animals and things like that. And these things, nature and animals, seems to have this healing influence on you. And all of us actually, all humans need that and may feel that. So and that in 2022 you will have this need and this pleasure if you just go out in nature. For many of you, it might be in 2022 very important with human rights, equalness between sexes, and the environment, and how Earth is doing, you know. Maybe you will be a part of an organization that is fighting for human rights and the Earth, actually. And if you haven't been quite excited about these things before, 2022 will be a time where this will be more important to you, if it not already is. So I feel like emotionally you will feel like you are, maybe for some of you, are animal will come into your life that will be quite important also. But as I said, some of you will meet someone special or have a very good time when it comes to your partner in 2022. Though some of you will go through a divorce, but that will be something you agree upon. It will not be something terrible, you know, hurt feelings and full of blame. It will be something you both has come to that is the right thing to do. But as I said, be careful about people if you are in the public eye, because maybe some of you have to go to the hospital in 2022 because of exhaustion and stress, and that you go out in nature, as I said, and heal yourself, and people can wait, you know. It seems like you, as I said, many of you have a lot of balls in the air, and sometimes we need to go out in nature and find back to the peace inside, you know. Stress is especially a warning for you, Taurus, in 2022. And I feel like there will be, for some of you, a partnership that will be hunted down by trouble. And this trouble might stem from some imbalance, emotionally imbalance, you know. You know that best yourself, Taurus, but oh, I can say so much more, but I will leave it at that. And if you want a private reading, you can contact me on earthangeltarot@hotmail.com. So let's see what Raphael has for message for you in 2022. It seems to me, Taurus, that every aspect when it comes to partnership will be filled with trouble. But at the same time, there is, some of you will have this great, wonderful time with your partner if you are emotional stable and one of you have the teaching role. If not, as I said, maybe but though the relationship is going good for many of you, it might be that your relationship will be tested in some way, you know. There is this emotional imbalance with you, Taurus, that I can't quite pick up, but I won't go too deep in it because this is a general reading. So maybe this emotional imbalance will start a lot of fights in the relationship. That maybe some of you will have this lack of understanding for each other, that you are very different emotionally. That there is this imbalance in the relationship. Maybe one of you love more than the other, or at least are better at expressing it, you know. Maybe some of you who just have to, though for some of you it might end a relationship, maybe there will be some, that one of you have to go away for a while because of business or work. Maybe you even will find out after you go each way that you will come back to each other again. It might not be a permanent, I don't feel for many of you that it will be a permanent ending, breakup. But I feel like this emotional unstableness is more, I feel like many of you have this loneliness. It's loneliness that is the thing that grabs me the most, Taurus. You know, maybe you love more than the other person. Three more times. One. I picked up a card, I think. Oh. Expect a miracle. Leave a stressful situation behind. And you also got sobriety. Maybe you have some addictions when it comes to food, or it might be alcohol and drugs also. You are getting this advice of seeking an alcohol course, you know, this anonymous AA, you know, that you need to seek that, and that you should expect a miracle. And of course, leave a stressful situation behind. That is quite soothing for emotional unstableness. Sobriety. This card appears because your health, for the health of the person you're inquiring about, improves as you adopt a sober lifestyle. Archangel Raphael can reduce or eliminate addictive cravings and help you adjust so that recovery is pleasant and harmonious. Raphael can also guide you to specific healthcare professionals or support groups to heal the addictive cycle. A chemical-free lifestyle is beneficial in this situation and will boost your energy, vitality, and self-esteem. Possible specific meanings are you are becoming increasingly sensitive to chemicals, so take steps to avoid them. Reduce or eliminate chemicals in your home or office. Another person's addictions are affecting your health and happiness, so attend an AA meetings. Avoid chemically treated foods, preservatives, pesticides, genetic modification, and so forth. The prayer you can do is, Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for adjusting my cravings into healthful directions so that I only desire life-affirming foods and beverages. Expect a miracle. This card assures you that a positive health change is occurring as a result of a prayer of positive thinking and divine intervention. So as I said, I feel like many of you, maybe some of you also, when it comes to this cravings, maybe because we all know that Taurus loves food, so if you have a weight problem, that you might do something about it in 2022. This card assures you that positive health change is occurring as a result of prayer and positive thinking and divine intervention. Your faith is rewarded in an unexpected and happy way. It's time to remain positive and release any fear to God and the angels. They have heard and answered your prayers. Although the outcome may differ from your expectations, nevertheless, you uncover great blessings from this situation. And most of all, Archangel Raphael is helping you to find peace right now, for serenity is the greatest foundation of your health. And possible specific meanings are contact a prayer group to pray for this situation. Ask Archangel Raphael to boost your faith. Use only positive words and phrases to describe your health. Affirm daily, I am healthy and always right now. The prayer you can do is, Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for your miraculous intervention and healing energy, which has restored the health of your name. After that, amen. And leave a stressful situation behind. You drew this card because a stressful situation is affecting your health or the health of the person you're inquiring about. The ill effects that you are experiencing are the body's way of communicating that the current level of stress is beyond its coping capacity and it needs help now. If there's a way to permanently or at least temporarily leave a situation, this would create a corresponding relief of the adverse symptoms. Perhaps financial obligations are the reasons for remaining where you are. In such cases, stress management is vital to health and wellness. This includes assertiveness, read books or take classes on the topic if necessary, stress revealing outlets such as exercise, and relaxation techniques like meditation, yoga, and massage. Thank you, and think of these measures as mandatory investments in your long-term health. So possible specific meanings are, know that when you take good care of your health, everyone benefits. Release guilt to God and the angels. Make a list of pros and cons about the stressful situation. Speak honestly with yourself and others about your true feelings and observations. Get support from people you trust in order to make healthy changes. The prayer you can do is, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage and willingness to take good care of myself, including surrounding myself with healthy relationships and positive situations. So, I think I'll leave it at that. Good luck, Taurus. And if you want a private reading, you could contact me on earthangelhotmail.com. I'll put, as always, in the description. And thank you for every contribute. It helps a great deal and it makes these videos possible. So thank you for the PayPal gifts. I deeply appreciate it, and it's really needed now. The bills are so high, you know. Paying energy is tripled this year, so with my little income, it hurts. And you know how it hurts when the money isn't enough, you know. So good luck with this, Taurus. And if you want a private reading, as I said, my email is down below. If you have any questions or wondering something, put a comment down below and I will answer you as fast as I can. And yes, I think I'll leave it at that. Happy New Year, Taurus. Bye! Blessed be. Ha det bra!